Hey guys. All right, so today, instead of doing my typical repair how-to video, I'm going to be doing a product highlight video. So specifically for the Riccar R65 cordless vacuum. Now, this machine has impressed me in a lot of ways because by comparison to a lot of other cordless vacuum cleaners, this machine has a lot of fantastic features. So I'm going to walk you through all of the features that this machine has that I really like a lot. And if you're in the market for a cordless vacuum cleaner, I would definitely recommend you considering the Riccar R65. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the power of the vacuum. And when you turn the machine on, first of all, you do not have to hold the switch down. You just click it on and click it off. You also have what's called an automatic suction feature. On the top here, you have the controls where you can toggle between different levels of suction and then go back and forth, go back to the automatic suction. So I'll show you how that works. Once you have it on, you just go plus and minus to adjust the suction up and down, and then to go back to the auto, you just hit the auto button. So when I turn the machine on, you're going to see that blue light says auto, and what that feature is, I refer to it to my customers as an on-demand suction feature. What it does is it's actually sensing right here where this little emblem is. It's a sensor that if it's sensing that it's picking up a lot of debris, it will automatically adjust the suction up to account for better pickup. And then as soon as the sensor no longer senses much debris, then the suction will go right back down to a normal level. So I like this feature a lot because it's going to give you the optimum cleaning performance and running time at the same time. You're not sacrificing cleaning performance by running it on low the entire time, but you're also not killing your battery life by running it on high the whole time. It's a really good balance between those two things, which are both important. So let me show you how that works. So right now it's on the automatic suction feature. Once it sensed that it wasn't picking up as much anymore, then the suction went back down to its lower level. Now you can manually adjust that suction. And so this is the impressive part. The impressive part about this machine is on the high level, this vacuum cleaner is pulling 100 inches of water lift, which is a higher level of suction than a lot of corded vacuum cleaners. So that is very impressive. This suction performance is in line with some of the most expensive cordless vacuum cleaners out there. So it's definitely powerful. It's definitely got a power level that competes with even the best cordless vacuum cleaners out there. In addition to that, the floor head that it comes with is standard with an LED light on the front. Let me show you. So I really like that feature a lot because the LED light shows you particles on the floor that you need to pick up. Now in my particular situation, our floors are wood floors and they are just the right color to where you can't see the dirt, but you can feel it. So I really appreciate this headlight feature because I can actually turn most of the lights off in my house, start vacuuming with this nozzle, and I can see every speck on the floor. So it's a very impressive feature. It's a very helpful feature when you are trying to clean your house thoroughly, especially on floors. Now, this nozzle is also for floors and rugs, so it's got the spiralized bristle brush roll, and it also has this nice pad here on the back so that it picks up effectively on bare floors. It also has really thick rubber wheels and then an extra set of rubberized wheels here on the front. So this nozzle picks up really, really great on floors. It's also a steerable head, so it has that articulating nozzle so you can steer it on your floors and maneuver it around. Also, it's very easy to clean the brush roll. So you just push this button here, this flips out, and then the brush roll comes out just like that. You can easily clean the inside of the nozzle here, so there's no motor in the way or anything like that. And you can get to this brush roll very easily to clean this. There's no bearing on this side, so you can wash it downward like that. Now, in terms of accessories, this has the extension pole, and my kids particularly commented on how easy the buttons are as far as attaching and disattaching and removing various tools. So it comes with, the standard model comes with 4 different attachments. So you have the upholstery brush, which has a bristle attachment that retracts. You have a standard dusting brush, which has an articulating head. This is very, very good dusting tool for doing baseboards and blinds and various things. And then you have an extra long dusting brush, which also swivels and turns, which is good for, getting ceiling fans and things like that. And then you have your standard crevice tool, which has an extension feature as well, so you can get into those hard to reach areas. Now, another feature that I really love is how easy it is to empty and clean this machine. In my opinion, this is one of the easiest cordless vacuum cleaners to empty and clean that exists on the market today. So here you have your max level, so it's got a pretty good capacity. And once you get to the max level, you can empty it just by hitting this button here, and that drops the bottom out. And then you'll inevitably get some long hair that wraps around metal mesh cyclone assembly. And so to take it apart, you just twist this dirt cup assembly and then it pulls right off. And then you can very easily twist the metal mesh filter and you can remove that to clean this. Now, just a little bit about this metal mesh filter. This material is very fine filtration. That allows this filter to stay cleaner a lot longer. So because of this filter here, you're actually going to maintain a stronger level of suction for a longer period of time than compared to older styles, which had more, maybe it was plastic and had bigger holes in it. So the filter would get dirtier faster. Additionally, this is very easily removable. So you will get fine dust past this filter, but this one you can remove very easily to clean it. So being able to remove this metal mesh filter and easily clean it is what I really like about this machine compared to a lot of other vacuum cleaners. You can remove your filter just like that, and now it's completely stripped down. You can clean this, you can wipe this out inside and out if it gets dirty, and then you have access to your filter right here. So this is a HEPA filter, so you have efficient HEPA filtration. Now, another comment to make about the filtration of the machine is this machine is standard with 2 stages of HEPA filtration. So I already showed you this one before, but we can see that we have a HEPA filter here on before the motor, and then after the motor we also have a HEPA filter as well. So you have 2 stages of HEPA filtration here on this machine, and that is going to ensure that your air is clean when you're vacuuming, that no dust is escaping from this vacuum as you're cleaning your house. Now I needed to move to a hard surface in order to show you that this machine comes in right at 4 pounds and 0.8 ounces. Now, another really positive element is a positive factor for me is the running time. This has got a nice large battery. This will give you a 40-minute running time. And what I did is I tested it out myself, and I wanted to test it out under normal usage. So I used it and I vacuumed until it died. And so that was not exclusively vacuuming my floors. It was vacuuming my floors. It was dusting my baseboards and dusting air vents and things like that, and windowsills. When I was vacuuming my floors, I had it on the automatic setting the whole time. And then when I was vacuuming dusting, I had bumped the suction up one level, I believe. And so I timed myself and I got 38.5 minutes. So that 40-minute running time really is an accurate claim, because I probably could have gotten an extra minute and a half had I not been running it in that higher level with the attachments. Now, the other factor too that is nice is that this has a removable battery. And so you can buy this model in a couple different ways. And I'm going to get to that here in a minute. But it's very easy to just take the battery out if you needed to replace it. Okay, so another feature that's really nice is it comes standard with the charging stand. So it stores the vacuum. The vacuum can just clip in just like that. And this, of course, is standing upright. So you can very easily just plug it right in, and then it will start charging up immediately once you lock it in place here. And then to grab it, you just lift it right up out of place, and you can start vacuuming. Now it also has some convenient tool storage clips on the stand, which are located right here, so you can very easily lock your tools in and keep your tools stored conveniently for when you want to get to them. All right, and finally, if you are thinking about getting this type of vacuum cleaner and you want it more as a primary vacuum and 40 minutes of running time isn't going to cut it for you, then the available options are to upgrade to the premium package. The premium package is going to come with a second battery, a dual charging base, so you can be charging the backup battery while you're using the other one. So that increases your running time to 80 minutes, plus actually the 40 minutes of charging that your other battery will have had while you're vacuuming with the second battery. It also would include the extra floor nozzle, which is the soft floor nozzle. This is open on the front so you can pick up larger debris. It resists hair wrap. It also has an LED light, and it also turns completely sideways to get into the tight spaces like beside toilets. It's also going to come with the pet hair upholstery brush, motorized pet hair upholstery brush, and then also an extra set of filters. And then lastly, this machine has an excellent warranty. This machine comes with a 2-year warranty through the manufacturer. So any vacuum store is pretty much going to be selling the Riccar brand because it's a national brand that has been working with and through independent vacuum dealers. So far, I've sold a lot of these machines and I have not had a single machine have a problem yet. And I've been using this machine in my own house. Now, if you're totally sold on one of these machines and you think this is the right vacuum for you, and you would also like to support me even further than just watching my channel, give me a call. I'd be happy to sell one of these machines directly to you, and you could even support my business that way. I can ship anywhere in the lower 48. And if you're not totally sold and you still have some questions, then let me know in the comments and I can answer any questions that you have. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.